Yes, honey, I'm back, honey. I'm back bigger than ever, honey. All my new subscribers, honey, welcome. Welcome to the channel that you can get your life. Welcome to the channel where it's each one teach one, darling. Welcome to the channel where you can get a quick response. Welcome to the channel where we can be PhalPals. Welcome to the channel where we let Miss Orchid Girl hashtag Danny have it. And with that being said, for the people that have spouses, that have men, honey, that have someone special in their life, this is going to be an instructional video on to how to make my famous baked spaghetti. The reason I'm making this baked spaghetti is to show you guys how to keep a man. Okay? How to keep a man. I'm also going to show you what to do when you just spend too much money on some orchids. I just spent over $100 on Amazon getting orchid supplies and stuff, honey. So now I gotta do what I gotta do. Stay tuned, PhalPals. Okay, so what I have laid out are the things that I would need to make my baked spaghetti. As you can see, I do it a little different than most people. That's why it's my special baked spaghetti, honey. This is what's going to get a ring on your finger. Honey, can we zoom in? Yes, this is what's going to get that on your ring, on your finger, okay, honey? Okay, so now that I have your attention, darling, I got my Ronco spaghetti. This is going to be your regular size spaghetti. And you guys feel free to substitute any brand for whatever you like. Even I have ground beef. And this ground beef, you might want to do turkey or whatever y'all vegan type people do. But anyway, with that being said, I have a pound of ground beef. I have a pound of regular pork sausage that we're going to scramble up. I have a small bag of just pepperonis, the smallest kind that you can get. I have a bag of Velveeta cheddar cheese. And I have a bag of Kraft triple cheddar. Now, guys, like I said, whatever cheese that you like the best, you can do substitutions. But if you want it to taste like mine, honey, stay tuned. I also have my Prego, and this is going to be my Italian sauce with the flavored meat. If you don't want the Italian sauce, just get meat flavored, or you can get the meat flavor, honey. Do what I do, okay? So I also have one bell pepper. I also have one white onion, and we're gonna get there. And all you need is a little disposable pan. I'm making a small size. That's why I don't have much noodles. I don't know about you, but I like more meat, honey. More meat, honey. More meat. More meat in my pan, honey, than some noodles, okay? All right, PhalPals. So I'm going to be using a cast iron skillet. And if you use a cast iron skillet, you want to remember to warm it up before you actually use it, okay? So I'm going to get it out of the oven. I put a little grease at the bottom. And like I said, that's just to make sure that the meat cooks properly when you're cooking with a cast iron skillet. Now, I'm sure it's going to be somebody on there talking about, honey, Orchids for Dummies turned into a cooking station, darling. No, ma'am, Pam. We still talking about orchids. But, honey, you got to be able to do something to get orchids. Honey, if you got a spouse, you can't keep spending hundreds of dollars and not doing nothing. No, ma'am. That's how you going to end up like... But with that being said, I have my PhalPals Todd, my PhalPal Dustin, my PhalPal Rose, and my PhalPal Orchid Princess. That said, honey, we want to see more. We want to see more. Okay, so with that being said, I put the skillet on low, not low, but medium heat. I have washed my hands. I have you want to start with a clean kitchen. All right, PhalPals, so I have the skillet on medium heat. We're going to take the ground beef. My hands are clean. There we go, PhalPals. All right, PhalPals. So while we have that cooking, I am going to start slicing my onions. All right, PhalPals. So I am now getting to cut the bell pepper. Come on, stay with me, PhalPals. Stay with me. I'm trying to get it done. Nice order, honey. I'm not trying to give you no 2-hour video, honey. Stay with me. Like I said, honey, this is what you have to do to get your orchids. If you got a husband, honey. This way you don't have to keep lying to him and hiding it from him, honey. After you cook him this meal and he come home to a nice, clean home, that's the power of PhalPal, baby. Yes. But he come home, house all clean, come home smelling food done, and this is his favorite dish. Oh, honey. Then we take it to the bedroom, honey. Oh, yes, God, honey. Don't forget, honey, Black Friday. Honey, we got some shopping to do, honey. I want to make sure I'm on the list, honey, okay? Naughty and nice, honey. Stay tuned. All right, PhalPals. So I've chopped up all of my green onions and my regular onions. The meat is nice and brown. Once it gets brown like this, you want to start adding your seasoning to it. Yes, ma'am, honey. Like I said, honey, spice of life, honey. So first I'm going to add my black pepper. Let me get this fork out of here. I'm going to add my black pepper. I love pepper, honey. Yes, ma'am, honey. Honey, season at your own risk. I'm adding some onion powder. Spice of life, honey. Yes, ma'am. And I'm going to add just a little seasoning salt. I would prefer onion salt, but not onion salt, but garlic powder. But I don't have any left. So I want to finish shredding it. Make sure that everything is nicely cooked. And I want to go ahead and prepare whatever I'm going to put it in, which is going to be this nice big bowl. And I will explain to you why I need the bowl in just a minute. Stay tuned, PhalPals. Okay, PhalPals, so after your ground beef is done, you're going to add your sausage. Make sure that you wash your hands before using the different types of raw meats, okay, PhalPals? And I'm also going to wash off that fork, okay? Or just use another one. And we're going to do the same thing to this that we did to the ground beef. Stay tuned. Okay, PhalPals, so while we have the sausage cooking, we are going to start working on the noodles, okay? So I have a little water in the pot. I'm going to sprinkle some salt. I'm going to sprinkle some salt in the pot. Once I see that the pot comes to a boil, I will add my noodles. Also, PhalPals, I'm going to add some of my onions and bell pepper. After you add it, you want to mix it all around. You want this to be an equal opportunity, okay, for all of the meat. Everybody gets the same amount of ingredients. Yes, ma'am, honey. Yes, ma'am. Also, in this water, I'm going to add just a little oil. And that's going to keep my noodles from sticking together, honey. Yes, ma'am. Oh, just a little. Also, I know you're going to say I'm crazy, honey. I know you're going to say I'm crazy. But I'm going to add just a little milk. I always add milk to everything, honey. Just a little. And what that does is when the cheese starts to melt, when I add the cheese, when it starts to melt, it's gonna make it all creamy and gooey, honey. Creamy and gooey. That's what you want, PhalPals, okay? Now, PhalPals, I still have some time waiting on this meat, and I'm still waiting for the water to boil. So in the meantime, in the South, we have something called clean as you go. So all of that mess over there, I'm going to start cleaning it up while I'm waiting for my food to prepare. Oh, also this sausage, I'm not going to season it because it's already seasoned. Okay, PhalPals? All right, PhalPals. So this is what you want your sausage to look like, okay? This is the color you want it to be before you take it out. So now that you see the color that you want it to be, let's go ahead and take it out and add it to the ground beef, PhalPals. All right, PhalPals, so I have added my sausage into the meat bowl. We're going to call this the meat bowl. And so now what I'm going to do is I have the heat turned down really low, and I'm going to saute the rest of my onions and bell peppers, and I'm going to add my pepperoni. I think that's enough. Spread it around in the pan. Make sure everything gets a chance to get sauteed, honey. Make sure everything gets a chance, honey. Get a chance. Okay, so while we are doing that, we're going to go ahead and add the sauce to the Italian meat flavored sauce to the meat bowl. Now I use half, and then once I get the pepperonis in, I'll put the other half. What you're doing is, or what I'm doing is, making sure that everything gets spreaded evenly. Okay, you want to make sure all of your meat tastes the same, baby. Yes, honey. Yes. Also, while we have the pepperoni sauteing with the leftover green onions and peppers, what we're going to do is go ahead and preheat your oven to 425. Well, you know what? I'm not in a rush, so I'm gonna do 375. Okay. Now, PhalPals, as I mix this meat, I just want you to know, honey, that your spouse or your husband, they just want to feel appreciated every now and then. And so my husband, he's been working so hard to make sure that everyone gets a gift for Christmas, to make sure that everything that we're doing is taken care of, that I have money to go and blow on orchids. And I just want to show him that I appreciate him. So I'm going to say, baby, I love you. Baby, I miss you. Baby, I just appreciate you. Yes, I appreciate you. I thank you for all the hard work that you do for me and the family. I mean, you know, in a relationship, your spouse is bound to go and get on your nerve, honey. He's bound to get on your nerve. But the thing about it is you love that person. So you have to not be stubborn, but you have to let them know, baby, I love you and I really appreciate you being in my life. So I'm going to add a third of the bag of the cheese into the meat because like I said, honey, you want everything to taste the same, honey. You want to make sure you know what your guests are tasting or your spouse. Okay, so at this time, I see that we have a boil going on over there. I'm going to go ahead and add my noodles. Now I'm going to break my noodles in half, okay? Just because, honey, nobody don't like no big old long noodles, honey. Give me something short, and I like more meat. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and get the pepperoni out. and add it to the meat bowl, honey. Add it to the meat bowl. Add it to the meat bowl. Yes, honey. I'm telling you, the house smells so good right now. So the house all clean, honey. I'm gonna have his bath waiting on him. Yes, honey. Y'all be telling me y'all want a rich husband, but don't want to take care of him. Honey, I gotta take care of mine. I gotta take care of mine. So now what I'm going to do is add the rest of the sauce. Okay, so you see I have all that in there. I'm going to add about this much water. Stay tuned, PhalPals. Okay, PhalPals. So I'm going to put just a little noodles in here, and I'm going to put some noodles in here. Okay, PhalPals. So the noodles that's here at the bottom of the pan, I'm going to put just a little bit more seasoning on it, honey, okay? And it's just going to be some Italian seasoning. That's all. That's all. Just some Italian seasoning, honey. Yes, honey. Make you think you in Sicily. So, the noodles that's in here, I'm going to mix together with the meat. And like I said, if it starts to look dry, I'll add the some more of that sauce. And I'm definitely thinking that's what I'm going to do. Yes, honey. Got me over here struggling and straining. Okay. So on top of the noodles at the bottom, I want to make sure that I put some cheese down here. We love cheese, honey. Yes, that's why we some heavy set guys, honey. Yes, honey. We like to eat. Yes, honey. Yes. Go ahead, just start cacking it on now. Yes, ma'am. So I'm going to start mixing that in with the noodles at the bottom of the pan. Like I told you, it's an equal opportunity meal, honey. You want every single bite to taste the same, honey. You want to make sure everything got that flavor, the seasoning. You see? You see how you got this nudge right here that doesn't have any seasoning on it? Now, if I cooked it like that and someone bit into it, that could ruin the whole meal for them. So you want to make sure that everything is an equal opportunity. Okay, PhalPals? And all of my new subscribers, I'm just so thankful. I am so thankful for you guys wanting to spend your precious time with me, okay? Stay tuned, honey. You're not only needed, but you're wanted, okay? Each one teach one. That's the name of the game, baby. Each one teach one on this station, honey. Yes, honey. I can't stand eating some spaghetti and it's more noodles than it is meat and sauce. No, ma'am. What are you trying to do to me? So after you are sure that everything is mixed properly, I'm going to add the rest of this cheese in. And I'm going to blend it in, honey. We're going to do some blending, honey. Yes, God, honey. Yes, honey. If you do makeup, honey, you know all about blending. Okay? Blend it in, honey. Blend it in. Also, guys, just to make this video a little bit shorter, I'm going to put some garlic bread in the oven. I didn't make the garlic bread from scratch or anything, so go out, get you some nice garlic bread. Make sure that you butter it down, honey. Get some butter. And I got a salad, but right now they just had a recall on romaine lettuce, so honey, we're gonna have to 86 the salad, okay? So after you get everything well mixed, go ahead and start patting it down. Patting it down, honey. Pat it down. Make it nice and even. Nice and even. Yes, man, we gonna bake that. We gonna bake that, honey. Yes, ma'am, we baking, honey. Yes, ma'am, getting more orchids out of your man, honey. Yes, God. Okay, so once you've done that, the Velveeta cheese that I was telling you about, we are going to layer it on the top, honey. Yes, honey, cheesy, 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 cheesy and greasy, honey. Just how my husband likes it, cheesy and greasy. Okay. So after we do that, I'm going to sprinkle some parsley leaves on top. And that just make it look a little pretty. That's all. All right, PhalPals, so that is it, honey. That is it. The next thing that you want to do, honey, is go ahead, get you some Reynolds wrap, honey. Wrap her up. Wrap her up. And put her in the oven. Put her in the oven. And once it get done, I will let you guys see. Stay tuned, PhalPals. All right, PhalPals. So it has been in the oven for an hour now. And I just wanted you to see what it looks like. This isn't done. You don't want, it's not going to be done until you get the cheese starts to brown up for you. All right, PhalPals, stay tuned. All right, PhalPals, so we are done, honey. This is the finished product, honey. This is the finished product. You see how the edges is really brown? This is what you want, darling. This is what you want, darling. Yes, darling. This is what you want, honey. This is how you're going to keep your husband, honey. Okay? This is how you're going to keep your wife, honey. I'm trying to tell you, honey. Yes, Orchids for Dummies, honey. We talk about more. We talk about more. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, honey. Normally you would let this cool off, but I just wanted you to see what the end product would look like, honey. So as you can see, ooey and gooey, ooey and gooey. I promise you guys, it looks as good as it tastes. I mean, it tastes as good as it looks. But I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I thank you, my PhalPal Orchid Princess, Todd, Dustin, and Rose, honey, for telling me to cook this meal for you guys. So, honey, please let me know how it turns out. And until next time!